Before the video starts, I would just like to say that I stream on Twitch. I don't have a set schedule yet, but I do know what time I stream. I stream at 6 p.m. Eastern time, mostly every day. It varies depending on how I feel. I'm trying to set up a schedule. It used to be every day, but now it's more of a wild schedule, so I gotta figure that out. We're just gonna continue to the video, and I'll see you guys there. What's up, guys? Lauder here. Today we're doing a Rainbow Six map pool tier list. This is for ranked premium. In the ranked pool, I would like to see maps return or maps be reworked in the ranked pools, such as that, things like that. But some of the maps are not good enough, so they'll be like put into, let's say, the trash category that are just meant for casual. And then rework map for reworks, and then S tiers, best map that I love, hands down. I don't mind playing it, but there's a rare couple of maps like that. But let's get into it. So the first map we're going to be doing, you can't really see it because my face cam's hiding it, but it's Presidential Plane. I personally like the uniqueness of this map, but it is not good enough for ranked, and I understand why it was at one point, because the meta wasn't as crazy as it is now. But nowadays you got colleague, lads. I mean, you can just sit out far outside in the boundaries and just snipe people from across the map without doing anything that impacts around, so it's pretty bad. So we're gonna put that in the trash category. Next map we have here is Bank. Personally, Bank needs to be reworked. It's not as good as it used to be because of the meta shift. Downstairs is pretty hard to defend or an attack if you don't have the right tools. There's only one floor that can be destructible from above or below, and that's CEO. So it's not really balanced with vertical play, which sucks. I mean, there's hatches, but that can only get you so far. You can only do so much with that. The next map we have here is Bartlett University. Now, I don't like this map at all. I know some people wanted it back when it was in the Article 5 mission. They're like, why isn't this map not ranked or casual? It's a good map. Ubisoft said it wasn't a good map, so they're right. It's a trash map. I will put that in the category of trash because it is really bad. I don't like it. Next map we have is Border. Border needs a rework. It is not balanced anymore, not at all. It is super difficult to defend the sites after you get, I mean, you really got to play vertical in this map. A lot of the sites are vertical holds. Actually, all the sites are vertical holds, which is good, but solo queuing like that is a menace to do. It is not fun to solo queue on Border, and if you don't have a team that you know or you have chemistry with, you can't really play this map to its fullest. So that's why I don't like it. I think it needs rework. Some things need to be changed, because downstairs Vince workshop site is not balanced at all. Once they get upstairs control, it's GG for that, because you can't retake the site because they have the upstairs. The only thing you can do is play from far angles, and there are rare far angles that you can play. So alright, next map we have is Cafe Dostoevsky. I personally like this map. I would put it S tier, but it's still not my favorite map. See, S tier is like my go-to maps where I love to play. But this one's not really my favorite. I like it, but I don't love it. Actually, I kind of love this map. It's just not my favorite. How about that? That's more reasonable. House, last year I would have put it at rework, but I gotta put OG House at A tier. I love this map, but it's not used for rank, which sucks. It is a casual map, but I really want them to bring this map back just for T-Hunt. That's all I want. New House it does not feel the same. It doesn't really get me, happy to play the game again. It just pisses me off. Next map we have is Chalet. This is rework tier. There is a rumor of this map being reworked next season, which I believe is true because they revealed what maps are being revealed at Invitational. This was one of the maps. I hate this map at this moment. This map is dreadful to play on. Every time I get it, I just want to fucking pull my hair out, break my headset, my mouse, my keyboard every time. It is so unbalanced. It's surprising that this was once in Pro League back in the day when it was so unbalanced. I don't understand how they made it to do that. Managed to do that, I mean, sorry. Next map is Clubhouse. This was reworked back in the day, around Parabellum, I believe, right after Operation Chimera in year 3. I personally like this map. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's decent, it's good, not too bad. Next map is Consulate. Fuck this map. Worst map ever. I would put it in trash, but it needs to rework first before I, determine it being trash. There are too many fucking windows. There's like 7 windows on the front of the building when you walk out. that gate spawn, you're pretty much, you have to look at every window in a split second or you're dead. Like, you cannot run out that into that gate without checking a window or getting popped. It sucks. But I understand the map is, I don't know how it's still in Pro League. I don't get it. I don't like it. I hate the map so much. I just want them to rework it. They did do a map buff with the Archives Teller stuff, but that doesn't change the map at all. The same bomb sites are played. It's still just a handful to even, like, it's so dreadful to play. It's just like Chalet in my opinion. It's out of meta. So please rework it. Next map we have is Favela. I gotta say trash. It's bad. I don't know how this map ever became a thing. The idea was cool on paper. You know, destructible, all the walls destructible. No, not really any hard walls. You know, it sounds cool and all, but like in the game, it's not good. That's all I have to say about that map. I don't like it. Fortress is next. Actually, I don't mind this map. It is very balanced. Contrary to, you know, everyone's thoughts, it was a very balanced map. I didn't like it because I didn't know it that well. I played it for the season it came out. I still didn't know all the angles. I didn't get it. But if they reworked it just a tad bit, you know, put some other like things to make it more unique, I think it would be an A map, but I don't mind it. So I'd rather Fortress than Chalet and Consulate, and that's saying a lot. Next map we have is Here for Base. Trash. It got reworked. I like the original. I don't know why they messed with it. All they had to do was add an extra set of stairs, and it would have been a balanced map. Maybe some more destructible floors. That's it. They didn't have to be so much bigger. They made this map into something that they thought was going to be balanced, but it wasn't. It fucking sucks now. So what we have is Canal. Canal, don't really mind it. I don't like playing it. If I lose on it, I always say the excuse, it's Canal, it's not a balanced map, but it's relatively balanced. It's better than the old one, even though the old one brings back so many memories of, the old one brings back a lot of memories of OG Siege when, you know, it was dark maps. That was always fun, but it's not allowed in this meta anymore, which sucks. So it's B tier. Coastline, A tier. Don't really mind it. It needs to be reworked a little bit, maybe a little map buff, not fully reworked, but a map buff. You know, make it so the skylight isn't, you know, so controllable. Like you can't see everything from the skylight. Like if you get that pink wall open in Hookah, it's over, which sucks, but that's how it is. So you can see all the way down to the bottom of the courtyard if you get an angle right on the roof, or you can see all the way down in the kitchen hallway if you get an angle right. So it kind of sucks, but can't really do much about it. Next map we have is Oregon. This was reworked. It's a very balanced map. I will put it in B tier. I will put it in A, but like I said, this is not, you know, my favorite map yet. Growing on me. It just got released, so I'm not hating on it, but I'm also not loving. Outback needs a rework. Fuck that map. It is so unbalanced. It's a defender-sided map. There's not enough doors or windows to get through. There's 0 repel spots. There's not really any destructibility, you know, that people use a lot, so I can't really say it's a good map. Next map we have is Skyscraper. It's getting reworked in year 5, season 4. I've seen little leaks about it. It looks good, but it's also in the beta test, so it's not really fully, you know, reworked. They're still working on it, so can't really say it's terrible, but it's all right. I used to play Go Forwards on this and on Xbox, and I didn't really mind it, but then once the meta shift to Lion and Finca, I really hated it, so I'm glad they took it out. Alright, next map we have is Theme Park. Recently got a rework. Not too bad, actually. I actually don't mind this map. Contrary to people's beliefs, it's a very balanced map. People don't really understand that there's a lot of verticality. You really have to play above in order to win this map, or roam heavy, which, you know, with every map, if you roam good enough, you're going to probably win, but usually people die right away when roaming, or they go try to spawn peek and then be like, oh, we're going to lose this game because they're spawn peeking every round, you know. It's just, but I do have to say they need to fix the bumper cars spawn, because there's so many angles you got to watch for that, so it kind of sucks. Next up we have is Tower. I'm going to be honest, I did not hate this map. I enjoyed this map a lot. It was so different. It was so unique. The only problem they had was the mezzanine. You cannot roam on this map on that side of the map with the mezzanine. The only problem with this map was the mezzanine. You couldn't roam where it was. You had to roam on the other side by the CEO office and all that stuff, which sucks because it limits you. But if they fixed the mezzanine and made it so that it's only available to like drop down, it doesn't go around the whole map, you'll be fine. It's a good map. Besides that, I liked it. Next up we have Villa, A tier. I'm just going to delete this row, S, because it's useless for me. So, because I haven't put any maps in there. So we're not every map's my favorite, but these maps are pretty good. I like them all. Next map we have is Yacht. Wait, did I already go to Villa? Oh no. Next map we have is Villa. I really like this map. I thoroughly enjoy it. People like to have like, you know, mixed feelings about it. I personally love it. A lot of verticality. It's pretty much like a new theme park and cafe. Technically, it's really good. I don't mind it. The only thing that I have a problem with is the basement. It's such a maze down there. Every time I get down there, I get lost. That's because no one goes into the basement and no one knows it. So that's why it sucks. Last map we have here is Yacht. Rework. It deserves a rework. I personally don't hate Yacht, but I don't like it. There's a lot of spawn peaks, which seems weird, but there's a lot. There's no verticality. There's not a lot of places to sit, you know, all that stuff. It was a year 1 season 1 map, so I'm giving them a little bit of leeway. They did just make their first map. The next map was very good, Border, back in the day. That was a really good map back in the day. And then Skull Rain, they ruined it again. Then Skyscraper, they made it a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? They redeemed themselves since Black Ice. Well, that concludes the video, guys. Thank you for watching. This is the Rainbow Six map pool tier list. This video will probably go up on the 19th of August. I won't be streaming then. I have personal matters to take care of, so which sucks, but I do appreciate you all for watching. Let me know your opinions down below about the tier list. I know I said I would put stuff in the S tier, but I'm just too critical on maps to have one as my favorite where I love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't love maps. I like them, but I don't love them. They could be a little bit better if they were tweaked a bit, but this is just my opinion. Let me know your disagreements down below in the comment section. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Peace.